Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome to SimCity 4 the Deluxe Edition. A lot of you guys have been asking me to play this game ever since I started doing the latest, well I call it the latest, the latest SimCity game as a series. And I thought, you know what, we'll take it back old school. I remember playing this game and I'm gonna say it was like a good 16 years ago maybe. Like, it feels that long ago, 60, 50 years ago. And I was never good at this game. I tried to play it. I did love this game. I created like a gazillion cities and not a single one of them succeeded. So, that kind of gives us great expectations for what we're about to do today. Now, guys, I'm just going to ask you guys right now, if you do enjoy this and maybe want to turn it into a series where I slowly build a region within SimCity 4, then let me know by smashing that like button down below. If you're new in here, make sure you do subscribe so you're notified that next episode does come out. And let me know in the comment section too, guys. Now, this is pretty much a custom map. I downloaded it. It's not perfect. There's still little bugs and glitches. This is a really, really old game. And I remember when I first found out about this, a friend had it on their computer and I always played it around their house. I never officially owned it myself. But I spent so much time at their house playing it and, oh my goodness me, I was never good at it. So I don't expect to be good at it this time round. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a little kind of area. And I think I'm going to start by the seafront, like maybe like this big tile here. And then we kind of go from there to see what happens. So we're going to start a brand new city. We can load it up. Now, I've tried my best to make this look as good as possible. I've got the graphic settings on currently the highest, which if I go to view it right now, they're all on high. 32-bit color, amazing. And I've got it at the highest resolution. Now, that is not a resolution. That is not the 16:9 resolution that you normally get. So what you're watching right now is a stretched version of the game on the screen. That in itself is kind of weird, but still, the game looks beautiful. So I think what we'll do, we'll kind of start on this peninsula and then kind of work away as if like the first settlers came to the region by boats. They got off the boat and built a town here, even though it's going to be straight modern as hell. But it's going to be kind of interesting. Now I could, if I wanted to, go ahead and do a little bit of sculpting. I've got to remember how to play this game. This is going to be the biggest issue with me doing this right now, is remembering how to play the game. But I think I'm going to keep everything as natural as possible. Yeah, I know. It's going to be interesting. And I think we can go straight in to building this new city. So let's officially call this Falls. We call it Falls Bay, right? And the mayor name here is going to be, of course, your boy, Seniac. And we're going to keep it on easy because I don't know how this is ultimately going to go. And the fireworks are now being set off as your boy, the new mayor, arrives to the region. So, right. Problem is right now, when I was playing this, well, the newest SimCity recently, I kind of had to try and switch my brain off from City Skylines. Now, I wouldn't say I've completely switched it off, but I still kind of have moments in SimCity where I still think I'm playing City Skylines. Now I have to turn my brain off from City Skylines and SimCity to play SimCity 4. Where this itself has a whole different aspect. Like, this is the zooming in. It's literally all or nothing. And we need to get to the point where we're making money and whatnot. So we have a little bit of demand. We got $500,000 in the bank. And let's do this. So, roads we had to choose from. We got highways over here. We have rail. We have elevated metro. Toll booths. This already has a lot more stuff in. Subway stations. It already has a lot more stuff in than like the latest SimCity. I'm not going to go down that route. Airport. And of course, shipping too. So let's start with the road and let's start with an avenue. We'll begin over here. So let's zoom slightly in. I'm just going to pretty much just pick a random spot. So if I kind of bring it down to there, that would be our random spot there. And then we'll kind of build off from this. Now, the great thing is we don't need a region outside region connection. That kind of stuff was not a thing in this game. I've also got to try and learn. I got to like move with the arrow keys, which is kind of annoying. So the workmen, which is looking pretty good. You don't get this in any of the games, SimCity or City Skylines. The actual workmen building the roads. already loving the game. So from this then, let's try and do some stuff. I'm going to kind of think of it as if I was playing City Skylines, and then what is the length of that road? I don't think we'll ever know, will we? Oh no. Oh no, Seniac. Don't mess about with stuff. Don't mess about with stuff. So, alright, let's go from here. And we'll go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us a free gap there. Or should I go up by... Yeah, let's go with that. So it gives us a free gap. And 2... So if I... Okay, it's $10 per one. So if I go across by 100 and then down... Go across by a 100 and down, and then go across by 100 and down-ish. So I'm trying to work with having this avenue road, which will be like the main road that stretches through, right? And then we have these little roads that come off at the side. Oh, it's getting dark already. Which will have commercial on, and then the residential stretches either side, going either way. So if I try and mimic this on this side as well. So I'm trying to think of the traffic scenario. I can't remember how it plays out in this game. And like I said, I've never built a successful city in this game as well. So this is going to be very, very interesting right now. So let's try and fast forward then to get like the nighttime gone. Because I need to see. I need to know exactly what is going down. Also, how do I know how much money I'm losing? Is it this one here? The budget panel? See the Simillions? Only $33. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? Or at least I don't think anyway. And if I came up now... Now, how I'm going to do this, I don't know. I don't fully know how I'm going to set up the system for the residential. But let's kind of start with commercial then. So... Low density commercial to begin with, and that's how I can pretty much borderline. Oh no, what am I doing? Set it up. Right, yeah, I know we got no power. Don't worry, guys. I know we have no power. But if all the commercial ran across the front of the avenue there, and then we have residential either side of it, and then I'll set up an industrial area somewhere very soon. That might be a little bit too much. How do I get rid of it? Yeah, we'll kind of keep it nice and small to begin with, but you kind of get the idea of what we're working with, right? So let me just sort out the roads then. So if I did a road here, I'm kind of getting off-centered. What would happen if I placed down residential? So we've got low density. We have 3 tiers of density. You know, City Skylines and like SimCity, there's like 2 tiers, right? So we can have... it come out there by 1, 2, 3. If that was the same case going up, this is me learning everything right now in this game. 3, right, and then we got a 2 wide gap, which doesn't really work out too well. So what if we did it this way instead? Right, I gotta undo that. I don't think there's like an undo button, is there? I'm not too sure. So what if I had to go that way instead, and then we went 1, 2, 3. So does that still work on this sense? If I went, yeah, 3 there, and if I went, so I could go across like that. 3, go across here. Up one more, straight across. And then I'm starting to create like a residential area. Okay, I thought I was. Turns out I'm not. Right, let's try that again. How do I get it to like stick? Is that the like? Oh, okay, hold on. Right, I think I got it. So let me just kind of bulldoze. This is me learning everything in the game. So apparently if I hold... Wait, that is one strip? I don't believe so. I don't believe. Right, anyway, I know what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to delete it. I've got to learn the whole game system again. But we'll start from here. So if I go here then, and if I stretch to there... That is then my first little residential. I'm creating suburbs. Okay. That is what I'm doing. So creating nice, beautiful, small suburbs right now. Bam, there we go. Get the roads pushing up. And we'll do one more again. All low density. Keep it nice and simple. And I'm only losing $39 at the minute. I know I've spent quite a bit, but we've got money to burn at this moment in the city's life. So a little bit of residential just there, which I can continue to extend as time goes on. It will be glorious. Actually, we'll extend a little bit more now, because I can see it being something that we'll need lots of. And for some reason, that doesn't want to sit right. I don't think I'm ever going to get this right, to be honest with you. Right, if I push that right across as well. I mean, does it really matter? Kind of like, if I just do this, will it work? I'm just learning. All I'm going off is, right, I'm thinking the arrows is where it's going to be pointing. We never know, do we? I don't even know what's going on. So let's give it power then. So we'll start with like a wind power plant right now, wind turbine, which instantly we're now starting to get people move in, which is good to see. Really good to see. We need to sort out water as well, so I'll get a little water tower over here. And we'll set up... Well, first it needs power, I believe. I can always remember building power lines to water towers. And then the actual water itself. Now, this is cool. Bring that straight down. We'll go straight across. And then straight down again. And then we'll go straight down here. And that is our water network. That's so good. So good right now. So hopefully then, if I have a little fast forward session, people should start moving in. You can actually see people walking about, people driving. We're starting to get a little bit of money come into the bank account. A little bit of commercial now being built up. So hopefully this is going to work out for us. Hopefully this is what sets us up. So if anybody's got any tips, tricks, stuff that you see me do that I could really improve on or just not doing right, let me know, guys, in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. But I do need, well, I need more jumps. So let's get back into play mode then, and let's kind of sort out an industrial area. So I think I'm going to come down in this direction. And I don't want it to be, I mean, it's going to be a boring grid. We all know this, but I want to try and not make it such a boring grid. So why don't we try and make it, if I come across by 50 there. Right, just so I can get the same kind of location and kind of go diagonal. So if I went diagonal and then across, I'm trying to create a little bit of character to the area. So then if we pick this point here and then come out by... Now, I know the industrial area can be a bit bigger than normal, can't it? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do it like this. So we'll go across by 100. Oh no, actually it's a little bit different, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, in my head. Oh, snap! Hang on. Horticultural. We can do. No, we do medium. So let me just do this in my head. 3 and a 3, and a 3, and a 3, and a 3, and a 3. Okay, that's the zoning. That's what it's going to be for the industrial. A little bit bigger than the other one. But that's ultimately how it will work. Now, we'll get this hooked up to its own power supply for now, which we'll place just there. We need water, so I'm going to use it on... Well, I'm going to use the road to kind of follow it, in a way. There we go, which should provide water. Unless we need... No, okay, another water tower thing. But there we go. We have a little bit of an industrial right now placed in. So we'll fast forward that. So that will provide more jobs, which will hopefully bring more people to the town, which will then, more people in the town means, oh my goodness me, means more commercial coming in. And I think now it's all about just trying to make a little bit of profit, right? That is where we're kind of standing on at this point. Now, I just don't like how it's made them 3 lines right there. I don't think this is working out right, is it? So let me get rid of all this, and let me kind of play around with stuff. So, hold on. Holding Alt kind of change things for me. Let me see what I can do here. So if I went like that, I mean, it's all facing the wrong way. I don't really want it to go that way, so let me start from the top and then come down. I don't think I'm really getting away from it. Alright, it's all going to be facing that way now by the looks of it. Bam, there we go. Right, I think I've got it. I mean, I don't mind what way it faces. I don't suppose that really matters, but at least I got a system now. I'm understanding how I can place the zoning down. Right, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So fast forward that then to kind of get that in. Oh, it looks like we're upgrading slightly as well. And just by doing that on its own right now, we're almost at a point where we're breaking even, which is really good to see. So we still have more demand for residential, we still have lots more demand for industrial. But let's, on this side right now, extend our residential front. So now I know what's going down. Now I kind of know how it works. I can have a system in place, right? Kind of, he says. Kind of. Right, we'll go that far. We'll bring it all the way up to here. So we're going to create our suburb neighborhood network. So let's start over here again. Oh, there we go. See, we're getting something come together right now. It's going to be beautiful. Right, I don't mind that it's facing the wrong way. I don't mind it at all. It might annoy some people, but I'm not arguing with the game. There we go. So, oh, water. Oh, did I get it over there? Yeah. Got to extend it down to here. Bam, bam, and bam. So how do we know if we're using too much water, not enough water? How do we know if we got an excess of it? Let's go through some of this stuff then while this kind of ticks along. So change building style every 5 years. Okay, right, sweet. Data views, water. Okay, I can extend it, can't I? Yeah. Right. I suppose it just tells us, right, when I need to get more water, maybe. Okay, there are advisors. Water. Current. Ah, there we go. Capacity versus current usage. Oh, we got plenty. How's power? Power's fine. Okay, I think we're okay for a while. And that's just our general stuff. Traffic's all good. We're using avenues to get to and from the industrial area and back. Right, just keep up. We should actually now go into profit, right? Yes, we're now officially making a profit. But I bet you this is the point where... Ooh. Yeah, I'll accept to pull up a seat. The mayor... I'm now allowed to move in... I forgot about this bit. I'm now allowed to officially move into the town. Which... How do I get it? Right, should I just pull up a seat here? Yeah. Right, I'll pull up a seat there. Nice. So yeah, we're going to get to the point right now then where they're going to start asking for services like fire, police, schools, medical, which that in itself then costs me money. So it's a never-ending circle. But what I think I should do first is, if you think about it, I got an industrial demand. Now, out of all these services, industrial needs fire more than anything. So let me place down a fire station first, which would be here. Small fire station, monthly cost. Yeah, I'll go for the small one. Now, do I pull it here? I'm going to squeeze it in here. Now, just because... Right. Or should I do it here? No, I'll go there. Now, just because it can simply drive down, down to there. It might not be within the like the kind of zone area, but at least it covers what I need it to cover. All right, and now this is I rebuilt it. 110 along. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, that should be that distance. Fingers crossed. And then we get this zoning right down. There we go. And then utilities, water. Straight across. And then that's more industrial. That's now being placed down. Great. Right, we're getting somewhere. So let's fast forward then. Get the industrial buildings down. There we go. Provide a lot more jobs. Ooh. Power's now an issue. Now, it's only an issue because that power supply there is only for this area. But what I'm going to do is bring the power lines across so all power is connected and intertwined. That should work out well. Now, with that increase in expenses from placing down the fire station, we've crawled it back slightly with now, yes, the expansion of our industrial area. So when you're thinking about this game logically, because I never did this as a kid. I never thought about this. All I wanted to do is build the biggest, the best city, and I was always fighting against losing money. But when you think about it logically, it's quite simple and easy to kind of make money. Now, you can see how busy that avenue is now becoming. It really is starting to become quite busy now, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm trying to make a place, or things I could do to maybe. I mean, we'll see what happens. But can we like view a traffic grid? Okay, it's still green, so it's not technically classed right now as high congestion. So I don't go down the routes of like fighting against it and building like highways and that kind of stuff. That seems a little bit OTT at the moment. So let's do something just here, going down here, and how we can kind of combine these roads and areas. So if I came out by 5, like how we came out by 5 there, and then kind of go in a diagonal. Okay, so we're actually going to diagonal after 6. And let's kind of, should we, 5 there? No, it doesn't quite connect. I want to try and get them connected. So if I kind of delete that by 2. And after that, go up. And then where? Let's get those guys there connected slightly. Now, would that work? I'm trying to think of the ways I can add it all in. So what if that went also straight? And then we kept to some form of a grid here. Is that asking for too much on this whole little section? You reckon? Or do you reckon we can kind of get away with that? Because that kind of continues to stay within our little grid format over here. And we're just pushing a little bit of residential a little bit closer. But I think I'll actually get rid of the road there. Because I don't want too much going on within this area. Because that's where the residential is going to be coming close to the industrial area. See, it looks okay. I don't know if that kind of diagonal road is needed. To be honest with you. I don't think it is. Maybe as a connection. Oh, no, you can't do a connection there. So how would we do a connection off that? There's a moment there where something could have worked, like that. Okay, we'll go off it like that then. That seems to be the way to go forward. So delete that bit there. And then place down a little bit more residential because the demands are increasing. They're definitely increasing. Now, this is the case now. Do I start thinking about medium density, or do you reckon we're not there yet? I don't think we're there just yet with medium density. So, residential all down. Squeeze that all in. Oh, is that 4? Oh, I just realised that's a 4. Okay, that's going to be something different, isn't it? I didn't realise that was a 4 line there. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, we'll roll with it. Something a little bit different. We'll see how that kind of changes things slightly. But let's get the water extending over this way then. There we go. Ooh, look at the traffic then just appear out of nowhere. Right, get that all built up. Oh, is that a big factory coming in right now? It looks like it is. So we've got an additional road to get to and from the residential to the industrial area, which kind of spreads out the traffic a little bit anyway, just a little bit. And not bad. So what are our advisors saying at the minute? Streets are becoming endangered. I love the smell of asphalt in the morning. Oh, is that because I'm building so many roads? Might be. Healthcare. Okay, we'll do some healthcare right now, which is just here, and we'll go for a small medical clinic. Right, looks like we need more power by the looks of it. Small medical clinic, and I'll place this just there, which is a good radius for everything around, which in itself might cause some sweet upgrades. You never know. But how are we doing on the money front then? So we're still in profit a little bit, which is real good to see. And we've almost got the last little bit of... Oh, there we go. The last little bit of commercial is finally all zoned in. But yeah, look, they are saying that we are having, or going to be having, some power problems very soon. So current usage and capacity for power. Wow. Okay. We're over it. So I'm just going to do another wind turbine for now. And that was, you know, because it's cheap and it will keep us going. So we're still making a little bit of money. So we have our fire department, we have our medical clinic in right now. And now they want a, is this a church? Now they want a church in. So let's get that in. Squeeze it in just here, which I think will be quite nice. Nice little church in. And then they'll eventually request a graveyard. I'm trying to remember that, you know, the progress of building a city in this. Now, what levels we kind of got stuff. But right now, 1,400 residents live in here. Okay, so let me check the graphs out anyway. And let's see. So, jobs and population. Plenty of jobs. Life expectancy. It's bumping up slightly as we add new stuff in. Don't really have any education right now. Commute time is pretty much right at the bottom. So, yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that stuff just yet, do we? I don't think we do. Right, okay, let's get some more commercial in. And we'll keep it all low density. There we go. Nice little section there. Pretty good. And I think they're always going to want to be, or want me to start adding in more and more residential, aren't they? It's just, that is how it's going to be. So we'll keep going. And we'll keep to this section having 4 in. As we push back. Now I don't, oh snap, I don't want to build up to the kind of limits of each of the, you know, edges. I don't want to go down that route. Because the further I come away from Avenue, the more traffic is going to be placed upon the area. So I've got to be quite conscious of that. Let's just get the water in next. So down to here. There we go. And residential. Alright, we'll just do it like that, yeah. Get some bigger houses on the very end. Alright, okay. So, A lot of stuff has now been placed in. We got a decent little setup on the go right now. Let's fast forward so we can see in the daytime. Houses now starting to get built, and I think this little bit that I'm putting in right now, and then a new little commercial area there, and quite possibly pushing to a little bit more of an industry expansion, I can then get my police station in. That is what I'm thinking now. So the power issues are still coming in. Alright, fast forwarding. There we go. And let's now drop in a police station. So a little police kiosk. Now we'll go for a small police station, which I'll drop in just there. Or I can actually place it here. We'll do it just there then. There we go. Which that costs me now $125 a month to run. But we've got the funds to do it. We've got the money to kind of keep that going. But I don't think I'll expand any more away from the avenue on this side just yet. And let's look at adding in a little bit more industry. So let's zoom in over here. So going off by the threes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is right, isn't it? Three by three. Yes, it is. And I'll just get rid of that section there. Does it have water? No. There we go. That gives it all the water needed there. So that's going to suck a lot of power from us. So maybe we start thinking about switching over from wind power to then natural gas. This is 400. Moderate pollution, heaviest pollution. It's the moderate pollution out of all of them. So if I just dropped it here. And then we can get rid then of our wind turbines. So that's all hooked back up right now. So we're now gone to losing money again, but not by that much. But that new bit of industrial we're dropping in right now should be a way in which we can turn the tide and make profit again, which we now are doing. Sweet, mate. That's pretty good. So you can see where all the traffic's now flowing. I wonder if no traffic issues just yet. So nothing to worry about. But I don't want to congregate all the industrial in one area to cause issues. I mean, we've done this in other SimCities and City Skyline games where we put too much industry in one area. Traffic issues are terrible. But this is a good start. This is a good start. So I might start thinking about doing some different types of density when it comes to the zoning soon. That's pretty good. So what are we missing now then? We don't have any... We got no gifts to place in yet. We don't have any education, do we? So to build an elementary school is going to cost me $400 a month. Now, before I get that in, I think it only makes sense for me to then bulk up a little bit of the residential side of things. So I'm going to go for a little bit of high density now. So I'm going to bring it from up here. Bring that right across. If I just go up in the lanes here, these are my beautiful little suburbs. And then we'll go medium density is what I want. There we go, medium density. It's got all the water there. So that's going to be a different... Oh, zoomed out too far. That's going to be completely different to what we've got over here then. By the looks of it. So I think it begins normal, but then you can eventually go into like... Is it like small apartment buildings that you can eventually go into? I think so. So it looks like we now need some more water. Yeah, it's all hooked up. Which is good to see. Making profit again. I mean, we'll never make money at the moment because we always keep spending it to do some slight expansions. But that's pretty good. Right now, it's pretty good. We're up to now 2,000 residents within the city. Which I'm quite happy with. And I'm just kind of now watching things. So, local hospital left pickpocketed. Is the hospital struggling right now? Could be. But do we then start thinking about placing down a school at this point? Yeah, I think we're just going to kind of just go with it. Nice little elementary school, which I'll place over. I can actually place it here. Or here. Now we'll go there. Place it there. Little school. We'll see what changes that brings. Oh, yes. We're definitely getting a few little apartment blocks popping up right now. Just over here. Which is interesting. And considering we just dropped that in. Look at the monies. Is there people rioting? Yeah, there is, right here. So that's to do with our doctors and hospitals, isn't it? Right. Let me see. Don't catch a cold. Right. Is it okay? What's going on with the healthcare? Is there something I can view for healthcare? Life expectancy? No. Health. Or maybe just can't keep up with demands. Is that what they're telling me right now? I don't really want to throw in a second one. It's like in the perfect location. Guys, you just have to kind of put up with it just a moment. I don't want to go down that route just yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, guys. Right, anyway. What's my, how do I view the statistics? So, currently it's the environment. Oh, that's a point. Where do I find it? Parks. Yeah, placing some parks in. So, a medium. Oh, don't need to zoom out so far there. Playground. Is anyone like that 3x3 size? Oh, that's good. Right, I'll squeeze that there. And what else can I get in? Put this over here. And then a small medium one over here maybe somewhere. Place that just over here. And let's go, how big is a soccer field? So that could fit within the fours, couldn't it? Yeah, I don't want to throw it in over there. Oh no, it can fit within the threes. Okay, I'm going to place it here. Right, a few little parks and stuff in there to kind of like better the environment in many ways. Can you actually plant trees? Oh, hold on. It needs a grave. Right, let me accept the grave. We've got to throw the graveyard in, which I was originally going to place it there, but now I've got really not much room. So I think I'll pull it just here. On the road to the industrial. So it's near the church. But yeah, can we place trees down? Yeah, let's see how those grow. Let me zoom in. Yeah, we've dotted a few trees around right now, so we can kind of make the area a little bit more beautiful. Better the environment needs. Because I can hear everyone's rioting on me right now, which is not a good sign. But, yeah. So, is there a budget I can look at? I can up this, can't I? Yeah. Right. Monthly expenses. Not that one. Health and education. Should we up the healthcare budget? Well, it's a bit too much, isn't it? Well, I've literally doubled the healthcare budget, technically. Technically, I've doubled the healthcare budget. Has that stopped the rioting? I think it has. Alright, sweet. Sweet, boys. Leave me alone at this point. Leave me alone. So we got that industrial demand again creeping back up. Which I'm thinking then I build it in a different location. Actually, there was different like types of it, wasn't there? There was high density industry, or I could do some agricultural. So, Where do I go for agricultural? So, if I extended this road further down, let's say to there. And then made that road itself kind of go up a bit. Mayor giants are governing gifts. Excellent news. Mayor, everywhere I turn, I run into citizens loudly. Okay. Right, yeah, they're praising me right now. It goes in that direction. So we got some structure. So it comes down and up. So it kind of splits zigzag through this whole peninsula, the Avenue Road. Which we could do then with building some farming land, really, couldn't we? So I think we should do it up here, up and around here. So that's the road there that's coming through. If I kind of kept that going up to a certain extent. And how big do we make these agricultural areas? 640. $640. Oh snap! There's a fire breaking out. Can we call the fire brigade, guys? Can we call the fire brigade, please? Is that him there on the way? Where are they? Where's the near-nor? Oh wait, do I have to call it myself? Fire dispatch? I forgot that was a thing. I legit forgot that was a thing. Right, water's coming out. Putting the fire out right now. Right, crisis averted, yeah? No? Yes. Crisis averted. So I'm creating farmland areas around here right now. I'm not sure if that's going to be way too big. So I've got roads. Oh, I forgot we could do streets. I'll keep it to roads anyway, because at least they can fully extend and expand a bit more. So I've got 3 farming areas here. So I think the whole of this gets turned into an actual farm, right? If I can bring that right up. Water. Send that across. Bring that up. There we go. I'm interested to see what happens. Bam, yes, it does turn into a farm. Nice. So some little farm in there. Agricultural now all set up. So it doesn't provide too many jobs, but it adds that little bit of extra now in, doesn't it? It does add that little bit of extra in. Also provides another road to kind of come down and straight down as well. And that doesn't... Oh, I do a nice little turn there. to bring that in. And let's see what we can get out of this. So I could do some more medium density just here. I didn't want to build that road. Get it out of here. And then agricultural. Should I do another one? Right, we'll take it to there. Do a road going straight up. And let me just double check the water does go across all this. There we go, that will be enough. Right, okay, let's leave it for that then. Because we are doing a lot of now industrial. I mean, we can get quite carried away with it. There we go. Lots of good stuff in right now. It's a 3,300 residents. Oh, is there... What happened here? Oh, snap. There's like... car crash everywhere. What happened? Gee, people don't know how to drive. Trees are starting to grow slowly. Environment's still shocking. Just leave me alone. But we're getting somewhere. We've I wouldn't say this is a bad start, would you? They're complaining about there's not enough jobs, so we'll squeeze in there some more commercial. Oh, we can go medium density commercial over here. There we go. That should provide some extra additional jobs and satisfy that commercial demand as well. Is that still not going to disappear? Yep, that's now disappeared. Yes, we can now do road, rail, and seaports being placed down too. Nice. Right, let me look at these graphs then real quick. So, life expectancy has gone up ever since we upped the budget. Jobs and population. I don't really make much sense to me anyway. Air pollution. Oh, air pollution is actually going down. Is that because now the trees are starting to grow more? Could be. Still got loads of water. Still got loads of power. Education slowly increasing. Life expectancy is also slowly going up. Commute time has actually decreased. Now, I reckon the commute time's decreased ever since we built this new road that leads over and down. But we could look at eventually doing some public transport, which would be a good thing to add in. Garbage is increasing. Capacity. We have no... Oh, snap. We have no capacity for garbage. Oh, snap. Ah, do you reckon that's why they were complaining about the what do you call it? The health stuff? Maybe. Right, I'm doing a recycling center, but I'm obviously going to need a specialized area for it. So I can ultimately maybe create it around here. Right, if I brought that road up to there slightly, how can I forget about garbage? I feel like such a dum-dum. Right, garbage then. I should then have a capacity, right? I mean, it's a recycling area. It's like, you know, it's still a little bit different. But that should slowly start coming down, though, that garbage stuff. So, right, it says city garbage reduced by 20%. We still kind of need like a little bit of a landfill, don't we? So why don't I kind of fill that little section there up by landfill? So you're burying your loved ones right next door to garbage. Oh dear. Oh dear. To say the least. Right, is that now... Yeah, we got a capacity in total garbage, and then recycling should also, you know, recycle some of that garbage as well. That's what you would hope it does. So we're going to see how it goes. Now, commute time, where you gone? Is bumping back up again. But I'm more concerned about traffic. So traffic seems to be fine. The volume of it, you can see where the majority of it's all coming from. And it is to get to the industrial area, which is why it's important I don't place too much industrial area next to each other, because that could be an issue. So as of right now then, I could do with some more residents, some more industrial, and we're now losing more money than we have done on the hour before. Now that is definitely because I placed down more facilities and stuff like that costs us money. But if we can now focus on getting the residents and the industrial stuff all set up, which we're going to do, maybe start pushing a little bit of it up in this direction, will be a big help for us. So let's say I took then our Avenue Road to then a little bend. Maybe we can have a bridge that goes straight across. Something like that. I can then create it like up and around, you know, here. Only like a small little kind of section of it. So if I took it directly off one of these. Oh, like that? That'll be good. So 1, 2, well, it is still kind of hard to do. And then try and turn that. Nah, the turn wouldn't work there as much. I mean, it could do. It's just what we have to kind of deal with, isn't it? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is that road there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there this road here? And then maybe I created the bend there instead, so we can utilize it a little bit better. So we get to keep then the industrial here and there, which of course needs power. It needs water. Now I'll do it like this so I can utilize and maximize my piping system. Now that's not going to give me all the money in the world, but what it does do is spreads the industrial a little bit more. So it's not all going in this direction, we're now pushing people in that direction as well, which provides the jobs. Slowly creeping back on that money that we're losing. And then we can extend a little bit further. So it's not a bad start really, is it, at the end of the day? It's not a bad start, but I do think we are going to end it pretty much for here anyway. So we're just kind of like battling a lot of our issues, trying to make money, trying to stay afloat, all that kind of stuff, which once we've got all these, you know, servicing and utility buildings in, and I can then just keep working on our demands, like we now have a big residential demand, which we'll kind of start to work on, we can definitely progress in the right directions. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section. If you want to see another episode and maybe me turn this into a series, then make sure you do smash that like button down below. If you are new in here, then make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when that next episode does come out. But until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So, good